Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time you watch this video. It is timeless. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the new subscribers, old subscribers. We're all fam here. Welcome. I'm going to be doing a collective general reading this morning. Keep in mind this will be a general reading, so everything may not fit your situation. This could be you or someone in your energy and your business, past, future, or present events. He could be a she, and third parties does not have to mean it's romantic. It could be a third-party situation with family members or friends where you are just the third person involved. Please use your own discernment and only take the parts that apply to you and your situation and leave the rest behind. I'm going to clear the energy first and say a prayer, and then we can get started. Holy Spirit, holy angels, Mother, Father, God in heaven, I come to you this morning and I thank you. I thank you for my life, the lessons, the blessings, the gifts, the protection, and the opportunity to share these gifts with others. I ask that you please use me this morning as a clear channel, that you give me the truth, the whole truth, God, and nothing but the truth. Please help me to see, hear, know, and feel exactly what it is you want me to see, hear, know, and feel. I also ask that you please send my ancestors of the light, the archangels, the ascended masters, my spirit team, spirit guides, my higher self, to step in to assist me at this time, to protect me, to block and help me to alchemize all of the negative energy sent to harm me, my children, my grandchildren, anybody that I love, my soul tribe family. Help us to alchemize that and to love light, peace, blessings, healing, forgiveness, joy, happiness, abundance, great health, wealth, and the plan that you have for our lives. God, please protect, bless, and clear all of my chakras and tap me in. Amen, amen, and amen. The lines in my hands look different this morning. The hell? I've been doing a lot of purging lately. A lot of crown chakra activation. A lot of releasing of energy. A lot of DNA activation. So probably you guys are going through the same thing. A lot of upgrades. A lot of spiritual gift enhancements. Yeah. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Most High, Ancestors. What's going on in these spiritual streets for the collective? And what cards would you like for me to use to tell this message, please? And thank you. Horror stories. Okay. My fave. We using these? Yep. All right, y'all. Let's tap in. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Most High, Ancestors of the Light. What is going on in these spiritual streets that the collective need to know about at this time? What is going on that the collective needs to know at this time? Please clear my speech, Holy Spirit. Give me clear, direct messages for the collective. What do they need to know at this time? Please tell me. I ask you all these things in the mighty name of you, divine. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. All right, y'all. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Most High, Ancestors of the Light. Y'all, let's get it. What's this message, Holy Spirit? What do we need to know this morning? You a warrior. You was able to saw your way through the bullshit. Warrior. You was able to solve your way through some bullshit with some neighbors, some so-called friends that wasn't your friends, question mark. Okay. You are the light. You're the light in the darkness. You was able to find your way out of the darkness. Saw your way through the darkness. and take flight. Somebody tried to sacrifice you. You was able to fly away and solve your way through the darkness. Somebody was trying to set you up, trick you. And you knew it. So you was able to get out of the situation and fly away. One glad morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to a place where God's celestial shores. So you on the beach with God. You made it. I'll fly away. You flew away from the devil. Confirmation. Oh, I'll fly away. Oh, glory. You flew away and you got the glory. You was able to solve your way through the bullshit. What else? From the devil. You was able to come out the woods. You found your way out the woods. You was able to see the bigger picture. Blair Witch Project. A bunch of kids went in the woods. Only one person came out. Something was in them woods. The devil. You got out. Came out of the woods. You was able to fly above the bullshit. See your way out. Cut through the bullshit. You're a warrior for the Lord. Okay, so you've been fighting spiritual warfare against the devil. You've had some Job moments. You've been on your job. You've been doing the work. And you made it out the woods. One more. Two more. Three more. We got illness. We got water. And we got the boogeyman. So the boogeyman been after you. Mask. A bunch of people wearing a mask. Jason and his mama. So you got two people here. The boogeyman here that was working for the devil. Y'all all went in the woods. Was in the matrix. You made it out. You was able to solve your way through the bullshit. You're a genius. You got away from the children of the night. All right, let's tap in, y'all. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, Most High. So we having this reading because of people wearing masks. Let's see. We having this reading because collective, who are you? Who the hell are you? Well, who is anyone really? Behavior and demeanor can disguise an identity as well as any mask. Those with an agenda may be those we least suspect. So you had some people who came up against you who had an agenda. They was working for the devil. They was working for the dark side. Him downstairs. And you didn't suspect this, or you did. Especially if we encounter them in a jovial atmosphere or a serenic circumstance. So we talking about celebrations. We talking about parties. We talking about friends. How many of us have them type ass energy who had an agenda? So this is what we talking about today. If deception is revealed, well, you was able to solve your way through the bullshit because you a warrior and fly away from the devil and find your way out the woods from these sick people who was trying to unalive you. We got Michael Myers and his sister. Remember Michael Myers tried to unalive his sister because he was cuckoo. So you escape crazy people who had a hidden agenda, who was being deceptive. If deception is revealed, it may come at a sudden, piercing moment of recognition. Oh shit, the cat's out the bag. Well, we had known the truth all along. Oh shit. Well, somebody know that you knew the truth all along. Whoever had a hidden agenda, who came up against you, who was being deceptive, who was trying to keep you stuck in the woods with them, these sick people, who had this is what they was trying to do to you. But you was able to solve your way through the bullshit and fly away from them in this devil energy. They know that you know the truth and that you've been knew the truth all along, these people. Be wary of misdirection. Signs are there to be seen. These people know that you've seen the signs. That's how you was able to solve your way through the bullshit. That's why you got away from the devil. That's how you made it out the woods. Because you seen the signs. Okay. So now the boogeyman, these people, what about them? My nose. Now the boogeyman, they didn't believe you at first. These are people who don't believe in a higher power. They don't follow the light. They follow the dark. So they confronted the situation head on. Or you confronted the situation head on. Water. So these people who tried to manipulate you, who was deceptive, who had a hidden agenda, they decided to do this. And now they in their feelings. While you was focused on your established routines, these people was trying to attack you. They was trying to get you sick. This is Cujo about a lady and her child. So you might have had somebody attacking you and your child. Water. We've just begun to learn about the water and its secrets. Okay, so now they know that you know about their secrets. Because you just been focused on your established routines. And these sick people who had a hidden agenda, who was deceptive, now they sick. They're watching you focus on your established routines. You prioritize your own needs in difficult times. And what? And they stuck in the woods with the devil. It's the overall picture of the forest. Now everybody is looking at the big picture. Okay, so now these people know you knew what was going on the whole time and they looking at the big picture. Okay, so now everybody is looking at the big picture. Everybody in this devil energy is looking at the big picture, or how you flew away and how you solved your way through the bullshit. Okay. The devil. As long as you're not hurting anyone, let it rip. So now these people who was operating in this devil energy, like I said, they see you flying away. They see you solved your way out of this. They see you living a delicious life. They see you work for the Most High. You a warrior for God. And you solved your way through the bullshit. Okay. So that's what we talking about. Let's tap in. Where we starting at? The boogeyman. So who's the boogeyman? What cards are we using? Okay. Eye for an eye. Let's find out who the boogeyman is. All right, so we're using these. Yeah. All right, so who's the boogeyman? The boogeyman, they had a hidden agenda. What was the boogeyman trying to do? Keep you stuck in the woods, keep you stuck. Well, let's talk about it. Who's the boogeyman wearing the mask? These people that had a hidden agenda that was being deceptive. They was trying to keep you in fear. Who's the boogeyman? Boogeyman, boogeyman, who are you? And this flew over here with warrior. So you was able to solve your way through the bullshit. Okay, I guess we starting over here. Okay. My bad. We starting with warrior. You was able to solve your way through the bullshit because you are a seeker of knowledge, knowledge pursuer, explorer of information. You could be a reader. My bad. I'm just a reader. Okay. Most High got jokes this morning. I'm just a reader. We gonna start with warrior. Fine. Sometimes we can be our own worst enemy. But when things get out of hand, we can also surprise ourselves by tapping into our inner resources to become the unlikely hero. Okay, so you are the unlikely hero. These people now see that you are the unlikely hero because you tapped into your inner resources, your inner light. Look at the light coming out of this house. You tapped all the way the fuck in. And you are the unlikely hero. You made it out of the woods. You was able to solve your way through the bullshit, fly away from the devil and these sick people who was trying to hurt you, harm you, keep you stuck in the dark. But when things get out of hand, we can also surprise ourselves. So it got out of hand with these people. They let it rip. Things got out of hand. When the forces allied against you seem unfathomable, so you got forces that were aligned against you. Unlikely sources. So you couldn't believe these people. Well, even mockingly so, grit and determination can win the day. So you won the day with your grit and determination, even though these people came up against you on some shh, don't tell nobody, with a hidden agenda, wearing masks. You was able to solve your way through the bullshit. Be mindful that overcoming one set of obstacles can transport you to a whole other world of complications. Saw your way through the immediate problems. So you was able to solve your way through the immediate problems from these people who had a hidden agenda, who was being deceptive, because of your hidden knowledge. Okay. Because you're a reader. What else? Driver, navigator of journeys. In the reverse, steering, safe passage, welcome. So these people were trying to interfere with your journey. They didn't want you to have a safe passage. These are people who didn't make you feel welcome, who were trying to steer your boat, who was trying to hijack your ship. These are people who had hidden agendas, who were wearing masks. And you was able to solve your way through the bullshit, even though they was trying to steer you off your journeys. They didn't want you to have a safe passage. That means you was in danger. These people didn't make you feel welcome, even though they had on a mask. Their handshake didn't match the smile. So now what? We got truth, my throat chakra acting up. These are people who don't have no vitality. These are people who did not grow. These are people who don't have no potential. These are people who are stuck in old ways, young in the reverse, who don't have a clear passage, who don't know where they're going. They don't even have a journey. These are people not on a journey. And now they see that you are a seeker of knowledge. The whole time they had a hidden agenda. They was being deceptive, wearing a mask. You knew this the whole time, that these people were not on the journey, that they were trying to block you, that they had no potential, that they were not growing, that they had no light. You knew the truth. And you speaking up about it. Chronicle of stories. You gather all this information. That's how you was able to solve your way through the bullshit. Because you knew these people was, yeah, you did your work. You knew the truth. So you knew the truth all along. Investigator of truth. You seen the clues. You seen the stories. You gathered all the information. And now the truth was unveiled to you. That these people was not your fucking friend. Keeper of trust. No, these people, you couldn't trust them. Was this your companion? No, these wasn't your friends. Did they support you? No, they didn't support you. They wasn't supporting you. They had a hidden agenda. They was wearing a fucking mask. Sharing in your joy? No, they didn't share in your joy. You knew the truth. That's how you was able to solve your way through it. Okay. You knew what was going on the whole time, all along. You, a warrior, a soldier for the Lord. I am on the battlefield for the Lord. I am on the battlefield. You work for God, for my Lord, precious Lord. And these people, they got addictions, and I promise him that these are people that didn't show you no love. So you was able to solve your way through it, through the bullshit, because you know that these people who didn't show you no love, that didn't support you, these was not your friends, that they had a hidden agenda, they was not on the journey, they was not growing, they did not have no potential. You knew the truth the whole time. Okay. These are people that are sick. Yeah, you can see. You knew. These are people who were not listening to spirit. People who were not leaders of their own life. These people were not healed. Healing shaman in the reverse. And you knew the truth. You could see the unseen. Seer of the unseen. Foresight, insight, because you connected to the cosmos. You knew what these people was doing the whole time, behind the scenes. Confirmation. And now they know you know. Now they know that you know what they was doing. Okay, so now you got all these people who seen you saw your way through the bullshit because you knew. You could see behind the scenes, you could see behind the veil. You know, these people were not healed. They were not healthy. They were toxic. They had teamed up and collaborated, came together to hurt you, to be ruthless and cruel, and to slaughter you. But you knew the truth the whole time. And you was able to fly out of that bullshit. Saw your way through the bullshit. Okay. These are people that were trying to swindle you. Wearing a mask. So these are people who showed up in your life with a happy smile at joyous occasion, like, yeah, we friends, we family, you know. No, you knew this. You seen this. Master of deception, these people, they were hypocrites. They were wearing a disguise, and they all conspired against you. Somebody who was selfless devotion, somebody who worked for spirit, somebody whose duty was dedicated to selflessness, because you work for the Creator. They tried to swindle a child of God. Somebody tap in, and you was able to solve your way out of it. Okay, so now these ninjas know that. You know that, we know that. Everybody know what these ninjas was doing. Great. Okay, they've been exposed. Now that you flew away, I'll fly away. Now that you have flown away and living a delicious life, freedom can come with acknowledging who you are and how you want to be. Now that you have expressed, and now that everybody know who you are and what type of time you own, and everybody know who they are and what type of time they own, everybody know who everybody is. Mask off. Okay, everybody mask been ripped off. Maybe you really are who everyone thinks you are, collective. And who are you? A seer of the unseen, a child of God, connected to the cosmos, tapped all the way the fuck in. Yeah, that's you. And who do they say you are? I am connected to the cosmos. You is. They said, okay, you is. They agree now. So now the people that was wearing the masks who conspired against you, these swindlers, hypocrites, these ninjas, shadow walkers, who was operating in this devil energy on demon time, they believe you now. You made them a believer. Find like-minded individuals who support you and comfort you. And a communities. Okay, so now you done slip free from these people. And you letting your spirit soar. You finding like-minded individuals who support you. And you out here living your best life. Mask off. Now they see you really was who you said you was. And they really is who they said they is. You out here indulging. You going for it. Indulging yourself. You freed yourself. You're living a delicious life. And now they know, and everybody else know who everybody is. Mask off. We using these? No. Which ones? You out here living a delicious life. She wants to live. We're using these. All right. So you out here living a delicious life. They see that you really are who you said you was. A soldier for the Lord. Working for the Creator. A warrior who saw their way through the bullshit. Because you can see. You got eyes in the back of your head type ass energy. They like, what? No. Yes. Sometimes we could be our own worst enemy, but when things get out of hand, we can also surprise ourselves by tapping into our inner resources to become the unlikely hero. Now they see that you are the unlikely hero, working for the divine, living a delicious life. Even though you had to face forces allied against you, the unfathomable, and even though they was laughing at you the whole time, your grit and your determination, you overcame these obstacles. And you solved your way out of these problems. And you took flight. And now what? You living a delicious life. I love that. So now these ninjas see you work for the Creator and you living a delicious life. And you really was who you said you was. You wasn't lying. They was. Everybody see. Mask off. Let's flight. You living a groovy life. You ain't got no filter. You out here speaking the raw and honest, the God's truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God. So maybe you really are who you said you was. Speaking your truth. Authentic communication. Raw honesty. And this is how I feel. And you booked and busy. So you speaking your truth. You living a delicious life. Booked and busy. Productivity high, full schedule, no time to waste. Success is on your calendar. This is who you is. So they like, what? And you flew away from the bullshit. Booked and busy and speaking your authentic truth. Confirmation. And they getting karma. This is their karma. Consequences returning. Karmic cycle. What goes around comes around. You making money moves and they getting karma. You booked and busy and they getting karma. You speaking your raw, authentic truth and they getting karma. You flew away from the bullshit, living a delicious life, and they getting karma. Oh, poor little tinks. This is the big payback. James Brown. And it feels good. All right. So now what? You've had an upgrade. These people is getting karma while you making money moves. You're booked and busy. You're getting an upgrade, new achievements, improved social standing, lifestyle, elevation. You elevating. You living a delicious life. He wants to live. You living a glamorous life, he or she. And these people is getting karma. You done secured the bag. Bag secured, making money moves, booked and busy, speaking your truth, living your truth, achieving goals. Mission accomplished. Financial stability. You got it on lock, baby. You got it locked in. You was able to solve your way through the bullshit. And these people ain't safe. They getting karma. These ninjas ain't safe. They don't have no safe space. They're uncomfortable. They don't have no protection. And they don't feel safe. Well, they getting karma. They know it. They know it. They can tell the difference. These ninjas. They see it. They not safe and they getting karma while you living a delicious life. And you got a secret admirer watching you. These people watching you. That was in this devil energy. Who you flew away from. Who you was able to solve your way through the bullshit. Confirmation. They watching you. These people who had hidden private meetings behind the shh, don't tell nobody. Nobody needs to know. They watching you. Recharge. They watching you recover. They watching you come back stronger than ever. They see you overnight success. And this is their karma. They got to watch you. They can't even get in the club. They got to watch you. Rapid rise, sudden recognition, unexpected breakthrough. All eyes on you. They watching you. Be unbreakable. Inner toughness, enduring hardship, strength through adversity. Nothing can break me. And nothing can stop you. You all the way up. You done solved your way through the bullshit and you doing better than ever. They see you soaring, flying, taking control of your life, natural leadership, confidence, business. They see that you the boss. They can't do nothing with you. They can't control you. So now these people that was wearing the mask is watching you. I always feel like somebody's watching me. These ninjas, they is. They afraid to show their face now. And they don't feel safe because they getting karma. These people that were toxic, addictive patterns, harmful attachments. Yeah, they watching you have a glow up. These toxic people. And they say, damn, well, Collective really was who they said they was. And now they just like, damn, who is they? So who is these people that was wearing the mask and this devil energy? Who is them? What y'all do? What did they do? They getting karma now. They don't feel safe and they watching you. All eyes on me. Living life as a false player until the day I die. Now these people who was in the operating on demon time. Doing as you will, free of social restriction, feels like something worth believing in. Now they see you doing as you will, living a delicious life. You done solved your way through the bullshit. They see you work for the Most High. You done uncovered the truth. And you know what the fuck they was doing the whole time. You could see behind the mask. They wasn't hiding nothing from you. Or your spirit team. Or the Most High. Now they believe you've made these people a believer. You made them a believer, Collective. God used you. People be like, let God use me. God used you. He did. But even lore and faith seem to require a figure who can bear the responsibility on who we can blame our misbehavior. So now these people they want to blame you. Oh no, they saying the devil made them do it. So now these people that was operating on demon time, they want to blame somebody for their misbehavior. Whose fault is it? Now that they getting karma and they don't feel safe, these ninjas want to blame somebody for being ruthless and cruel. Whose fault is it? Because they see that you really work for the gods. You are a god, a goddess. And now they thinking about their misbehavior and who they gonna blame. At any rate, things certainly seem more entertaining when they're around. Oh, they thought this shit was funny. Oh, they did this for shits and giggles. Oh, we was just kidding. In the end, though, we must settle our own accounts. Okay, well, now karma done spun the block. These people that's hiding now, who's wearing a mask, who had a hidden agenda, who did this for shits and giggles, was ruthless, cruel, and tried to stop you on your journey. Realize who you are and who they are as they settle these accounts. It's time to settle these accounts. Karma time. As long as you are not hurting anybody, let it rip. So now these people that let it rip on you, they don't feel safe. They getting karma and they trying to blame somebody. Well, whose fault is it? Who told you to do this? The devil told me to do this. Now they trying to say the devil told them to do it. I know you fucking lying. Well, what was y'all doing? These people just haters. Let's expose these haters. They was hating. Hating and lying. So they was operating in some devil energy on demon time. They was trying to steal, kill, and destroy you. Kill your dreams. Kill what you had going on. Kill what you wanted. for no reason at all. So instead of these people focusing on their own lives and trying to improve their own lives, they were focused on trying to destroy, kill, steal, and destroy anything you had going on. For whatever reason, they thought they was right to do this to you, but they wasn't. So now who they gonna blame? These people, these ninjas that was wearing a mask, see you work for the Most High, and you the boss of your own life. And who's the boss of their life? The devil? What? What they see, who they blaming? These people who let it rip on you, they playing the victim now. Okay, so now these people that was they playing the victim. They don't know who to blame. They will play the victim once they know they losing. Well, they losing. The devil, they was operating on demon time and they know they losing. Now they playing the victim. Who fault is it? They're their own worst enemy. They're their own worst enemy because you knew the whole time. They caused these problems on themselves. They trying to blame somebody. It's their own fault. These people who's wearing the mask, these ninjas, they was envious of your career and the money you make. It's their own fault. Jealousy was the key, was the answer. Jealousy is the culprit. Okay, so they was jealous and envious. Competing with you, these ninjas. Always trying to one-up you. They was their own worst enemy, wearing a mask, trying to one-up you. Being ruthless, cruel. They their own worst enemy. They can't blame nobody but themselves. Now they got problems with making important life changes and future benefits for expansion, abundance, and prosperity. Now they fucking stuck. They getting karma. This is their karma for being on demon time. Now they delayed. Okay, these are people who tried to delay you, cause problems for you, interruptions in your communication. So whatever they receiving is what they tried to do to you back over here. They came at you wearing a mask. Thought the shit was funny. Shits and giggles. Trying to control something. Being a boogeyman. Well, whatever they pulled up to the universe and ordered through the universe drive-through for you, it's been directed to who it belonged to. They don't feel safe now. They getting karma. They tried to alter your values and your morals and making life decisions. Well, they shit been altered. And they can't blame nobody but themselves. And you knew this the whole time. They see you living a delicious life and they see that their life is in turmoil. These are people that constantly convince people that they are this and that when they not shit. They fake. Causing chaos and fights in your connection. So guess what they getting? Chaos and fights in their connection. Whatever they order for you, whatever energy these people put out is returning to them. It's their karma. And who they gonna blame? They're their own worst enemy. It's their own fault. They did this. These people with low self-esteem, their envy and inferior towards you stems from deep-rooted childhood wounds. Ain't got nothing to do with you, collective. This not your monkey, not your tree, not your clown, not your circus. This ain't got nothing to do with you. These people got their own childhood wounds. They refuse to heal. They refuse to grow. And they can't blame nobody but themselves. These are people that was talking about you behind your back. People wearing a mask. They had a hidden agenda. They was trying to steal, kill, and destroy you and what you had going on out of jealousy and envy. And now they receiving karma. They don't feel safe. That's their own fault. They've been trying to cause you negativity. Could be an air sign. But you protected. You got positive energy. You always look on the bright side. These people are stuck in the dark. You work for the Most High. You work for the light. They work for the devil. You work for the gods. You work for the divine. They work for demons. You on God time. They on demon time. Y'all not the same. Now, seek someone to perform or learn to do a hex breaking ritual. Whatever hexes, curses, spells that these people who was wearing a mask been doing back over here from the beginning. They thought they was getting away with it, lying, stealing, cheating, sneaking on some don't tell nobody, secret society on some cult shit. You knew the whole time. You could see behind the mask. You got eyes in the back of your head, just in case you have to run. And you ain't running. You solved your way through that bullshit, though. All right, so now the people, these ninjas, they been cut. Unexplained body welts, bruises, and scratches. Why? In the reverse. What's wrong with his eye? What's wrong with his eye? What's this unexplained? So now they have an unexplained. Ain't no unexplained. Root work. Seek someone to help you with a protection spell. One more. So they can no longer cause you no type of unexplained body welts, bruises, scratches. These people can no longer energetically interfere with your life. You're being protected from these business rivals. They can't stand your grind and your hustle. So they did all this because they can't stand your grind. Jealousy and envy. Well, they did all this because they can't stand your grind and hustle. They can't stand your light. So you was irritating these people, demons. Let's go back over here. So the whole time, these people was coming at you wearing a mask. You knew that you was irritating these people, demons, that they was not of the light. They was of the dark. That these people were not healed. That they were not growing. They didn't have no potential. They didn't have no youth. That they was not going in the right direction. They was not on a journey. You already had this knowledge the whole time. And now they see you done bossed up. You living a delicious life. And these people can't stand your hustle and your grind because you made it out. They having mood swings. They claim they did it first, but these are people that are now inspired by you. These are people that are angry. They having major hostility, major blowouts and fights. These are people who wanted you to have no friends. These are people that teamed up against you. These are people who's operating on demon time. They're your business rival. You work for God. And they work for the devil. And who they gonna blame? Who? Who, Sway? They can't blame nobody but themselves. It's who they work for. They signed up for this. So now these people realize that you work for God and they work for the devil. They was on demon time. And they was just in competition with you. It caused them to act out of character. So them being on demon time caused them to act out of character. And they see you living a delicious life. I mean, but what you want me to say, God? You will witness their karma. You are finna witness these people's karma. The woods. Reliance on technology can make it easy for us to overestimate our abilities. So these are people who overestimated their abilities. Them working for the devil, being on demon time, trying to cause you all these obstacles. Trying to steal, kill, and destroy what you got going on. They say that was some bullshit. It didn't work because you over here living a delicious life. So now your business rivals who relied on technology, who overestimated their abilities and felt emboldened to cavalierly venture into a situation that they probably should have avoided. Now these motherfuckers who was wearing a mask realize that they probably shouldn't have did that. They done fucked around and found out something today. Today is a rip your mask off morning type energy. Or have been warned about. Okay, so you told these people, look, don't come for me. You warned them. They was warned. But if such devices fail or we kick them away in frustration, we can find ourselves in unfamiliar, unforgiving terrain. Now these people don't feel safe. They getting karma. They their own worst enemy. They done found themselves in unfamiliar, unforgiving terrain. Sounds like up shit creek. without a paddle. In this case, do we focus on the forest or the trees to find a way out? Now they don't know what to do. How we gonna get out of this shit? Ay, ay, ay. They trying to figure it out, y'all. How they gonna get out? Because you done came out. You living a delicious life over here. You doing your life. You doing your thing. And they their own worst enemy. And they trying to figure out how and the are they gonna get out of this shit? All right. We using these? Nope. What we using? These. All right. So these people that was wearing the mask, who had a hidden agenda, who's being deceptive, who you knew about the whole damn time. You was able to solve your way through this bullshit. You over here living a delicious life, speaking your truth. Booked and busy, secured the bag. And they don't feel safe because they getting karma. And they know they fucked up. They can't blame nobody but themselves for being jealous, envious, breaking all 10 commandments. Why'd you do that? Now they stuck. They don't know what to do. Well, why'd you do it? They was jealous. Stupid. They sick. They in their feelings now, these boogeymans. Now they trying to figure out how they gonna get out of this. Get out of what? Karma? You can't. No, you're not. No, you're not. They can't get out of karma. Man, they was on demon time. These people who was dealing with addictions, materialistic, temptation, bondage, it held them back. So these people let their temptations hold them back. Now they stuck in the woods. They don't know what to do. How the fuck we gonna get out the woods? They in the dark. How they gonna get out? They don't know. Tower in the reverse. They're trying to avoid a disaster. Trying to delay the inevitable. They scared. They stuck. They don't know what to do. They stuck in the woods. How we gonna get out? I don't know. We don't know how you gonna get out. We over here chilling. Living a delicious life. And they stuck in the woods. On demon time. There's a stalemate. These is people who refuse to make a decision. Now they dealing with inner turmoil. They refuse to grow. They refuse to heal. Now they stuck in the woods, in the dark, with the devil. On demon time, they don't know what to do. They watching you. These are people that are now acting out of character. They are irrational. They are having mood swings. They are not doing good, this ninja who's wearing a mask. Or ninjas, whoever it was. These people, this person, this energy. King of Wands in reverse, playing from the Himalayas, is stuck like fuck. This person's indecisions, their wild life, there's a stalemate. You're not talking to this person. You don't want nothing to do with this person. It's stuck. And this is somebody in your family. Somebody who wants to have a family with you. This is somebody who is watching you. You have achieved all success and happiness in your life collective, but this King of Wands in reverse is fucking stuck. His indecisions, him wearing a mask, being shady, shisty, a swindler, a ninja, trying to steal, kill, and destroy, got this motherfucker stuck like Chuck while you go be happy. And they trying to figure out how they gonna get out of this. They was operating on demon time. It's their own fault, being sneaky and shit. How they gonna get out of this? This is somebody who's trying to win at all costs, who was being cunning, strategic, deceptive, trying to steal. Being dishonest, somebody who betrayed you. What situations or people in my life require me to be cunning and strategic? So this sneaky motherfucker, Ray, trying to figure out how to, well, these are the seeds that they planted. They planted these seeds. Whatever seeds this person, this is the seeds they planted. Wearing this mask and shit, they see that nothing grow out of that. They're disappointed. They missed the opportunity. They have a lack of progress. They ain't going nowhere. They can't. How they gonna get out of this shit? They don't know. They impatient. They missed the opportunity. They don't know what to do. Now they stuck in the woods in the dark. This is somebody who was greedy and materialistic. And now they sad because they fucking stuck in the dark for being a sneaky motherfucker, right? Wearing a mask, being deceptive. And you knew the whole time what this person was trying to do. Stop you. Y'all seen this and you was able to solve your way through the bullshit. This is somebody who works for the devil who's trying to blame who? It ain't your fault. They was jealous. It's their own fault, King of Wands. Who's not a leader. Somebody who can't control their own life. King of Cups. Who's the King of Cups? Who's the King of Cups? You having a new beginning with a King of Cups, or you are a King of Cups having a new beginning. And this King of Wands in the reverse is stuck for being a sneaky motherfucker, Ray. You've been through a lot, collective, and you came out on the other side wiser, stronger. You persevered with courage and strength, resilience. You had to tap into your inner strength to see your way through this bullshit. But you knew what was going on the whole time with this King of Wands in reverse. And now you moving on. You got a new beginning with the Fool card. New beginnings, freedom, optimistic. And you moving on. You could be a King of Cups, or you moving on with the King of Cups. Somebody emotionally mature, somebody who is a leader, somebody who is emotionally compassionate, balanced. Or this could be you. You have mastered your emotions, and sometimes making a decision by heart can cause consequences. So you making a head over heart decision. You've been through enough with this person. You made it out the woods. You was able to solve your way through the bullshit and come out on the other side stronger, better. You overcame any challenges. One more. You did the work. So this person didn't work. The seeds you planted, you're being rewarded. Perfect. Hard work pays off. Your hard work is paying off. You living a delicious life. This person, the seeds they planted, they getting karma. You moving on, having a new beginning. You could be a King of Cups, or you moving on with a King of Cups. Take it out, resonate. You've been through a lot with this King of Wands, and this King of Wands is now stuck in the motherfucking woods. They don't know how they gonna get out. They stuck. You not. This is somebody who is dependent. Somebody who's going through financial difficulties. Somebody who's materialistic, who has lost, and they feel lonely now because you're moving on. And they can't blame nobody but themselves. Whoever this ninja was who was wearing the mask. This business rival. Who you being protected from. This person is having rage. Mad because you walked away. So now that you walked away, this person is stuck in the woods. They can't blame nobody but themselves. You moved on. You let go. You've had personal growth. Sometimes walking away from things that's necessary to start something new. And you starting something new. And this person, whoever this was who was wearing the mask, trying to stop you, this person is sick. Because you moving on. And they don't know what the fuck to do. They stuck in the dark. And you got booked and busy. You secured your bag. And you moving on. Speaking your truth. And this person is sick about it. Why are they sick? Because you speaking your truth. The truth has set you free. Ace of Swords. You got clarity. You know exactly who this person is. You know exactly what they was doing. They don't feel safe because you got clarity. And you cut through the confusion. You cut through the bullshit. And you've had a breakthrough. You got a mental power and clarity. And they sick. Why are you sick? Because they stuck in the woods. Why are you stuck in the woods? Because they did this shit to themselves. They can't blame nobody but themselves. Now they sick about it. Well, they ain't got nothing to do with you, collective. They need to go heal. Who let the monster out the closet? This is a monster. An illness or other life disruption can be restricting, making us feel confined by limitations it has imposed. Being in its grip can also drive out of character behavior changes. It is important to keep compassion for ourselves and others who may be struggling, but it is also vital to protect ourselves from harmful situations that are beyond our control. Prioritize your own needs at this time. Collective, this person is sick. Protect yourself and prioritize your own needs at this time. You got clarity of who this person is and what type of time they on. They on some demon time and they getting karma. Anybody that helped this person, that hook up with this person, is taking on this person's karma. This person is a sick, unhealed, toxic individual. Okay. What cards are we using? Nope. Yep. All right, so this person is sick. They need to go heal somewhere. What they going through ain't got nothing to do with you. They getting karma for all the energy that they put out. It's being returned. That's how the universe works. That's called law of attraction. What you put out, you get back. What you think about, you bring about. What you pour into grows. So whatever this person or the people around you are going through is because that's what they poured into. And you living a delicious life. That's what you poured into. being honest, loyal, safe. All right. So now this person is sick because of their lifestyle. They was in a closet, secrets being held on the down low. This could be some LGBTQ friendly. We did see the cry eye with the little rainbow on it. We'll see if it come out. So now this person is sick because of their lifestyle, because of their choices. They can't blame nobody but themselves, this ninja. You got clarity. You know exactly who this person is. Ghost. Disappearing, cold and distant, no contact, leaving behind. Yeah. Now there's just somebody that I used to know. Somebody. You cut this person off. You didn't have to cut me off. Yes, you did, Divine Feminine. You cut this person off around the winter time, and you're done. You didn't have to cut me off. Yes, you did. This is somebody you have no contact with. You had to use your intuition. You were a healer to others. And this person is sick. So you was able to pick up on this person's unhealedness. You was able to pick up on this person's trauma. Pick up on this person's mental illness. Oh, shit. So this person got some type of mental illness. Okay. Yeah, you got gifts. Okay, so you're gifted, Divine Feminine. Strong empathetic heart, strong intuition, and you was able to pick up this person's energy, and you know this person is a sick individual. So you ain't talking to this person. You don't want nothing to do with this person. This person is unbalanced. This person wants to negotiate with you. This person wants to beg you, but you already know what type of time this person on. You already picked up on it right now. This person is in your energy, trying to entrap you, Divine Feminine. So you know this person wanted to trap you. You know this person is sick. You know why this person want to negotiate with you right now during the wintertime. You already got clarity. You already solved your way through the bullshit. Now this person is in this devil energy on demon time. You done walked away and they don't know what they gonna do. They stuck because you already know what type of time they on. There is no communication right now. Communication in the reverse. This person cannot approach you. They waiting for you to. You ain't waiting for this person to text. You ain't responding to no text. And you don't care. You're not mad. You're not furious. You don't have no built up emotions. You're not overwhelmed. You're not angry. You're not none of these things. You just over it. You're done. You already know what type of time this person on. You already flew away. You know this person is sick. You ain't mad. You forgiving this person because you know they don't even know who they are. This person is reminiscing, looking at photos, thinking about good times, thinking about you. And they know that you don't give no fucks and that they ran out of time. This is somebody who's on the edge right now. They feel like time is up. Time is up. Time is up. This is somebody who's on the edge. They don't know what they're going to do because they know, you know, we know that they are too much trash. Screenshots, proof. This person got screenshots and truth that you done threw their ass in the garbage. You let go and you ain't thinking about them. You ain't mad. You ain't sad. You ain't reminiscing. You moving on. That's what you doing. And this person is sick. They sick about it. They know they fucked up. They made the wrong decisions. This is somebody who wish they wouldn't have held back. This is somebody who can't come towards you. This is somebody who wish they wouldn't have procrastinated. This is somebody who wish they would have made a different decision. But they was operating on demon time. Now they stuck in the woods and you done walked away, got away from this ninja, and you in your bag, speaking your truth, living your authentic life, living a delicious life. And this person who was wearing a mask, this ninja who was on demon time, living in the dark and you living in the light. Y'all not the same. This person is in their feelings. Triggered. This is somebody who got childhood wounds. Ain't got nothing to do with you, collective. This is somebody who's dealing with abandonment issues, mother issues, father issues. Now this person is ready to explode because they got caught in the act. They mad. This little mad child, man child, woman child is sick. Ain't got nothing to do with you. This is a soulmate. Oh. And you getting a new boo, and that's your justice. This is somebody who's sick and triggered because they couldn't heal their childhood wounds, and now they stuck in the dark because they came against you. This is somebody thinking about you, divine feminine, and they know you don't give no fucks about them. You looking forward to a new beginning, and this is your justice. The cord has been cut for whoever this King of Wands was in the reverse, and you getting a new boo, happy place, seeing someone new, love blossoms, enjoying each other. And this is this person's karma. And they know it. This is what they get for being on demon time. They can't blame nobody but theyself. And this person is triggered, trapped because of temptation. This person has criminal history, avoiding the 12, and now they trying to avoid the popo. Okay, so this person done broke spiritual law. Back over here, operating on demon time, came up against you, but you was able to solve your way through the bullshit because you seen this person for who they was the whole time. You was a seeker of knowledge, a seer. You got insight. You got eyes in the back of your head. And now this person got to watch you be happy with somebody else, and that's their karma. Because you closed off. You ain't talking to this person. You don't want shit to do with this person. And they in their feelings. This is somebody who played mind games with you. Somebody who wanted to take advantage of you. Somebody who wanted to play with your feelings, collective. And it's a hell fuck no. This is what they get. This is their karma for playing with you. This is somebody who had you fucked up. Who's sick now. This is somebody who is dealing with past traumas. They got a blocked heart chakra. Who you are very guarded against. They sick. This is somebody not healed, not on a healing journey. Somebody who's trying to fuck up your path and who have now found themselves in unfamiliar terrain, unfamiliar and unforgiving terrain. Sounds like karma. And they in their feelings, water. They sad about it. All potink. We've just begun to learn about those secrets. Okay, so now they know that you know the secrets. They know your secrets. You know their secrets. Mask off. Are people intruding on your personal space like an invasive species? This is somebody who intruded on your personal space like an invasive species in the spiritual realm, behind the scenes, on some dark black magic shit. Is your long-established sense of comfort and equilibrium being disturbed by interlopers who don't understand the disruption they bring? This person didn't understand that what they was doing behind the scenes on some shh, don't tell nobody, being the boogeyman in your life, this ninja, playing mind games, trying to manipulate. They didn't realize that that was called spiritual warfare. And they didn't realize when they was doing this to you that they wasn't fighting you, that they was fighting God and your ancestors, because that's who you work for, and they work for the devil. They was on demon time. But now it's all starting to click as they get this karma and they don't feel safe and they watch you live this delicious life and move on. The shit clicking now. Click, click. Now they understand. Thriving in your own environment can depend on being able to ignore distractions, even enticing ones, that risk muddying home waters. So now they see that that's why you thriving and living a delicious life, because you ignored they little stupid ass, because you knew they was wearing the mask the whole time. You knew they was on demon time the whole time. You knew they couldn't stand your grind, your hustle. They was sending you negative energy, trying to block you, throwing curses, hexes, black magic, spells. You knew that the whole time? Yeah, you did. They didn't know that was spiritual warfare, but they do now, and now they scared than a motherfucker. Well, damn. They scared and in their feelings now. Well, why, Sway? Why are you scared, Sway? Nope. Why are you scared? Let's find out why they scared. What you scared for? Who's scared and why they scared? Let's see. This is somebody who's a broke ass, who got love on the brain, who reminiscing and daydreaming about you, Queen B, as you rise and step into your power. And they scared. Oh, Potink. They see you rising, living a delicious life, speaking up, living your truth. And they can't hide behind that mask no more. Why they scared? What you scared for? For playing the mind game, trying to take advantage of you, trying to string you along on some bullshit, being a business rival, being jealous, operating on demon time. And whatever they was trying to do, none of that shit worked because you was able to solve your way through the bullshit. Now they in their feelings and they scared. What you scared for, Tink? Why? Why you scared? What you scared for? Your ancestors is pulling up. This is somebody who's corrupt. Corruption, bribe, coercion. This is somebody who feels like they are now in danger for what they did. This is somebody who you were friendly to. You was a friend to them while they was wearing a mask. Being fake as fuck. Trying to be your rival. Trying to compete with you. Trying to slow you down. Trying to stop you. So now they're scared because they was being corrupt. And you warned this person. You said, hey, friend. Look. Don't fucking play with me. My ancestors don't play about me. They love me. And they didn't believe you. They thought you was bullshitting. Why you bullshitting? Well, they realize now. They scared and they in their feelings because they was corrupt. And they put you in danger. This narcissist broke spiritual law. So this narcissist who was never wrong, who broke spiritual law by putting you in danger. So this is somebody who's trying to put you in danger. If they feeling unsafe and feeling like they in danger, that's because they try to put you in danger. And they wanted you to feel unsafe. This is called a backfire. A spin around. Spin that head around here one more time, Linda Blair. All right, so now this person who was playing mind games with you, who broke spiritual law, this narcissist who you warned about, who you were a friend to, who was not a friend to you, who's wearing a mask, who was corrupt, is scared. Because of your spiritual gifts. They know they done fucked up. This is somebody who watching you. And this is somebody who's been watching you the whole motherfucking time. As you go through your ascension process. As you live in the light. And now they stuck in the woods in the dark and they don't know what the fuck to do. But they've been watching you. Stalking ass with your looking ass. And now they shocked. Why? What you shocked for? What you scared for? They scared. Because this narcissist broke spiritual law. They was playing with you and you warned this person. And now they getting fucking karma for being on this motherfucking demon time. And this ain't got nothing to do with you. This person is stuck in the past. They stuck in their trauma. This is somebody who got childhood wounds, who's sick. And now they getting this work. And they see that you got the power. And this is somebody who was trying to copy you. They was trying to be you better than you. This sick motherfucker. And they see you got the victory. You got the level up. And they don't know what the fuck to do. Mask off. Now they broke ass thinking about you. And your level up in your game. And they stuck in the motherfucking woods. They don't know how to get out. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? This person could be on the run. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Somebody gonna kick your ass. My ancestors gonna beat that ass. The ancestors is after this person. This person thought they was gonna be your lover. I wanna be your lover. Nah. Nah, you had to level up. You know this person was on demon time the whole time. Not gonna be your lover. This is the age of Aquarius. All seeing, all knowing. And you ain't dealing with no toxic, harmful, poisonous people who wear fake masks. We ain't doing that. Nope, nope. You leveled up from that. This person is in their fields because they know you know, we know, I know you know. I know that this was the motherfucking boogeyman in your life. This was not a lover. This was not a friend. This was a foe. And they know you know. Shit, that they was a foe the whole time, this ninja. Wow. This ninja thought they was going to dance with you. It's a hell to the no. This ninja know. They ain't dancing with you. The boogeyman know. They done fucked up now. They do. Poor boogeyman. All right, so now the boogeyman already know. But you know, boogeyman, now I'm getting hot. Boogeyman. This boogeyman didn't believe in God, didn't believe in spirit, didn't believe in ancestors, didn't believe that you would saw your way through the bullshit. They was on demon time. They thought they was going to be able to keep you stuck in the dark, in the woods with them. This sick motherfucker who's now in their feelings because it's something bearing down on you, something inexplicable, seemingly unstoppable problem, and you're struggling to understand why. Sometimes our behavior shapes our circumstances. Other times, the shapes come for us, a menace popping out of the shadows again and again and again, just when we thought the coast was clear. So now this person is going through the same thing they wanted to put you through. They finna go through that shit. Whatever this ninja was conjuring up, whatever they was summoning in the dark, it's coming back to bite them on their ass. And now they got to confront the situation head on. Because you gone. You living a delicious life. You in the light. This ninja's in the dark on demon time. Jealous than a motherfucker. Still hurt. Sick. Need to go heal. Still fake wearing a mask. As you level up, you stepped into your power. This boogeyman ain't got no power. This person is on demon time. Now they going through karma. They don't feel safe. And they got to go heal and confront their situation head on. Whatever their situation is. We using these? Yep. All right. So what's their situation now? They got to confront it head on. They going through karma. They don't feel safe. They in danger. 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 This is how they feel, y'all. They feel like they're in danger. They found themselves in unfamiliar, unforgiving terrain. Wherever that is. Sounds like hell to me. Well, this is somebody who has now found themselves in the hell, in the hole they were trying to dig for you. They fell in. Person fell on their own sword. Sabotaged themselves. I'm deliberately working to undermine your efforts and place obstacles in your path. Wow. Really? That's why they getting fucked up. This ninja. They deliberately tried to sabotage you. This boogeyman. Now they having bad news. Unfortunately, there's something difficult I need to share with you. Now this person is getting bad news. This is somebody from your past who tried to gaslight you. This is a motherfucker who was wearing a mask from your past who tried to gaslight you, wanted to show up as your lover, as your friend. And no. The way that what happened between us lingers. I'm not yet over your past. I'm not yet over our past. Yeah, this person is stuck now. They receiving bad news after bad news, this boogeyman. Is something bearing down on you, something inexplicable. Something inexplicable is bearing down on this motherfucker. Seemingly unstoppable. It's not going to stop. It's not going to let up. It's an unstoppable problem. And this person is struggling to understand why. This person know why. You know why. They know why. You're just wearing this fucking mask. Well, this person a little delulu. So this is somebody who is in denial. This is somebody who tried to sabotage you on purpose. Who's stuck in the past. Who getting bad news after bad news after bad news. It's bearing down on them. Unstoppable problems. But it's their own behavior that shape what they going through. It's their karma. It's time to reap what they have sown. So now this person is reaping it. It ain't your fault. They can't blame you. They want to. Empathetic. I prefer to remain focused on my own light right now. They want to blame you, but they see you focus on your own fucking light. This not your monkey. Not your show. This don't have nothing to do with you. This person sabotaged their own life. It's their fault. That's your shit, bruh, sis. Journey. Adventure awaits, a physical or emotional expanding experience ahead, and it was sideways. You went on a journey. This is somebody who refused. They wanted to interfere with you on your journey. That was one of the first cards out. Safe passage, safe journey. So these are people that wanted to interfere with your journey. Stuck in the past. Well, they know why. Because you were trying to interfere with the collective's journey. Because you stuck in the fucking past. Being dishonest. I will withhold information for you for my own benefit. This is a lying motherfucker who was trying to keep you off your journey, who wanted to sabotage you, who was getting bad news after bad news after bad news, who was getting karma after karma after karma. Somebody who don't feel safe now because they was operating in devil energy. Well, if they don't feel safe, that's because they didn't want you to feel safe. This is called you reap what you sow. Loan. I'm in need of financial assistance. This is somebody who is now in debt to the Lord. This is somebody who has built up karmic debt. Karmic debt. They are bankrupt. They broke in the 3D, the 5D, the 7D, the 12D. This is somebody who is broke in spirit. But you are truthful and transparent in all of your interactions, even when it may be difficult. You're somebody very honest, and this is somebody very dishonest. Y'all are not the same. You walk in the light, this person walk in the dark. And they can't blame nobody but themselves. What else about this boogeyman? Now this boogeyman is in debt. I'm here to support and elevate you while expecting nothing in return. You was here to help this person, Queen Rising. You stepped in your power, and you were supposed to, or you did support this person at one point in time. And you elevated. I'm here to support and elevate you while expecting nothing in return. You was here to elevate this person, help this person get on their journey, help this person heal. This broke person in spirit, and they attacked you. They tried to sabotage you. They was dishonest. They tried to hurt you, stop you. And now they broke. That's why they broke, because you was a guide to this person. You were trying to help this person, and they was trying to hurt you. You was trying to love this person, and they was a lesson to you. All right. So now they fucking broke ass in spirit. And you done moved on, Queen Rising. Brag in the reverse. I will always enthusiastically share the amazing things happening in my life, and you ain't sharing shit with this motherfucker. You used to support this person. You was trying to guide this person, help this person. You are no longer sharing anything with this person. No time, no money, no energy, no nothing. You ain't got nothing to say to this boogeyman. This boogeyman needs to go heal. Future. Our paths are destined to align through the purpose may still be unclear. So it was destined for you to align with this person, this boogeyman. But this boogeyman didn't want to heal. They didn't want to grow. They wanted to keep the mask on. So you just ripped the mask off and kept going. The mask is off. You rising, stepping into power. And this greedy motherfucker, what? This person was pursuing wealth and power with no regard for ethical or moral boundaries. So they collaborated with other people. We are aligned in our purposes. Let's combine forces and help each other succeed. So they collaborated with some other people to gain money with no regard to ethical or moral boundaries. This person tried to catch up with you. I want to catch up to you and make sure you're doing well and see where we stand. Now this person want to check in because they want a favor. So this is somebody who wanted to use you. I'm hoping you won't mind helping me with something. This is somebody greedy who had no ethical or moral boundaries, who just wanted to collaborate with you for money. That's why they was checking in on you. So you met this person for a reason. You were supposed to help this person grow, but they was trying to bring you down. They wanted you to snatch them up. What? This is somebody who wanted to sabotage you, to one-up you. So this is somebody who wanted to pull you down. Okay, so this is God, what God is showing me. You standing on a chair, a regular chair. and somebody come up to you and you thinking you finna pull them up on a ledge and they wanted to walk up to you and snatch you down. That's what this person wanted to do to you. But you knew that off the rip. You knew that from the gate. I'm looking for significant assistance, that this person was looking for significant assistance and a large effort on your part. This person wanted to use you. You knew that the whole time. And now this person is frustrated. They're irritated because they can't control you. I'm irritated with what I can't control, and I want you to feel it as badly as I do. This person wanted to hurt you. So this person got mad because they couldn't control you, so they wanted to hurt you. They couldn't play in your fucking face because you knew what time it was. From the rip, this person was wearing a mask. They just wanted to use you. And now this person want to apologize because they going through chaos. Karma. This is what the fuck they get. This person is desperate now. I am in a bind and I don't know what to do. They stuck in the fucking woods. They stuck in the dark. It's their own fault. This person is sick and in their feelings. Now they want to apologize because the chaos that they sitting in, they caused it for themselves. This person is acting irrational. This is somebody who wanted to bind you, and now they don't know what to do because you free. You solved your way through the bullshit, and you flew away from this person that was on demon time, and they stuck in the woods in chaos. I'm a magnet for trouble. It's not my fault. I leave a trail of mayhem behind me. Like I said, anybody who team up with this motherfucker, anybody who collaborate with this person, anybody who collaborated with this person is going to take on this person's karma. So if you know who this King of Wands in the reverse is, you better stay the fuck away from this person. They ain't no earthly good. This is somebody desperate who will do anything. This is somebody who has this is an NPC, somebody who lacks light within. This is somebody who gossips and talks about people, plays on people's emotions, their feelings. This is a trickster spirit. This is somebody who operates in the dark, who's desperate, who has past traumas, who lives with a blocked heart chakra. That's why they wear a mask. That's why they was your rival, try to one-up you. All right. So now what's the conclusion of the situation? Holy Spirit. What's the conclusion with this situation? So you moving on, collective. You walked away. Sometimes walking away from things is necessary to start something new. And you starting something new. And this person don't know what they gonna do. But they ain't got nothing to do with you. Not your monkey, not your show. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What's going to come of this situation? What advice do you have for the collective about this situation as we close out this reading? Please and thank you. What's the outcome? What advice do you have for the collective regarding this situation? We are both holding on to secrets, afraid that revealing them will tear us apart. But is it the secrecy or the betrayal itself that's doing the most damage? So this person, you ain't talking to this person. You holding on to secrets and they holding on to secrets. I don't know what you holding on to. You living a delicious life. You ain't talking to this person. You don't give no fucks about this person. But they holding on to secrets right now. And they afraid revealing them will tear us apart. Well, y'all already torn apart. Ain't shit going on. This is a boogeyman. This is somebody of the dark. And you walk in the light. The damage is done. There's been some infidelity, manipulative social circles that encourage betrayal. Social circles that encourage infidelity and temptation. This person was surrounded by temptation and struggled to stay loyal. They couldn't stay loyal. This person don't have no willpower. They weak. So this is a weak motherfucker who knows the damage has been done. Okay. distraction. This is somebody who got distracted. I was naive to think that fleeting affairs could even take the place of a genuine connection. Distracted and nearly causing irreversible mistakes. Whatever this person chose, they now realize that this whole manipulation, infidelity, whatever the fuck they was doing, it was an irreversible mistake that they made. And it's a wrap. It's over. Trump card. Revealing reserve power and using it strategically when needed. Your power lies in patience, and you use it wisely, and you surprise this person when they least expected it. So it was a shock to this person. Why was it a shock to this person? Because there's irreversible mistakes. This was an irreversible mistake. This person manipulation tactics, the betrayal, infidelity, whatever the fuck they was doing. It has caused irreversible mistakes, and this person is shocked. Now they want to trust you, but they're still hiding shit. This is somebody who ran from the connection. This is somebody who you protecting yourself against. This is somebody who is now desperate because you escaped. This is somebody who feels trapped. They stuck in the woods. This is somebody who you escaped from and you're at peace with. This is somebody who feels crushed by the burdens of reality. It has finally sunken in, and this person has to face reality. Solace in the thought of vanishing, and you are gone. You took a giant leap forward, and now you too far. This person can't keep up. They can't keep up. They can't catch up. This is somebody who is stuck in the dark, and there is no way to reach you. This is somebody who feels like they are falling. As you are rising, as you are flying, as you are soaring, as you take flight, this person feels like they are falling. So you guys are not the same. You are flying, operating in the light, and this person is falling. Falling into darkness is how they feel. Confirmation. All right. That has been your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed giving it to you as always. If so, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you feel my vibe. I would love to have you join me on this journey. Laugh together, grow with me, heal with me, laugh with me as we make it through these trials and tribulations, these karmic cycles, circles, and loops, and step into our best life, our delicious life, right? All right. Thank you so much for your support, the likes, the shares, the comments, the super chats, the hype me ups. I love y'all. Namaste. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.